My beautiful people, tribe of many colors, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. The message I got today was so powerful. It started off with me walking outside and really feeling the need to connect with something. I didn't know what. I just felt like I needed to connect with something. And as I stepped outside and just really kind of surrendered myself to the moment. And what I mean by that is I didn't think of anything but this moment. And I started a prayer. I started to pray for myself. And I just had no thoughts about what I was going to say. And even now I can't recall everything I said, but I asked with the depths of my heart that I truly come back to who I am. Sometimes it can feel like we're being pulled away from who we really are, and that the relationships or the work environment or the negative energy we feel so strongly, sometimes that feels like it's pulling us away from the person we really want to be. And I think in that moment, you can pray for yourself. And the idea of prayer is not what we have been told prayer should be. No one can tell you the prayer that's going to change your life. It's not written, because only you know your prayer. The prayer that's going to connect you to yourself, to your source, is not written by anybody but you. You have to write your own prayer. You have to pray for yourself first, that you can navigate this world standing in the strength of who you are, and you're not compromising that for anybody. And the people who are around you, when you change your life, are the ones who really loved you just the way you are. The people who truly love you never abandon you. They're always there in some way showing you love. You just have to see it. Choose to see it. I prayed for myself today, and I felt such a release of old emotions, of old belief systems, of old patterns I carried in my life about myself, my looks, my capabilities, my creativity, my family, my relationship, my worthiness. How many of us have questioned whether or not we're worthy to be loved? And you are worthy. You are worthy of all the love in the world, all the beauty in the world. You deserve it. But you have to believe you deserve it. You have to cultivate love within you, and then live from what you've cultivated. And when you have enough for yourself, share the rest with the world. But you can't love the people outside of you more than you love yourself. You have to love yourself first. Give the forgiveness and the compassion and the attention and the desires and the passions. Give to yourself first. Know your own self first, because it's only through knowing yourself you love yourself. Because now you have to accept who you are, and that's not always someone who is perfect. You have to accept your flaws, what you perceive as flaws. There is no such thing, because a flaw is simply something you are aware of, but you don't know what to do with it. So it's a flaw because it's, in your eyes, it's not a perfected part of you. But you are already perfect. So now you create flaws in your mind, and then you try to attach them to you and then seek them out within yourself. You're always looking for your flaw. Stop doing that. Start looking at what makes you unique, what makes you different, what makes you special in your own eyes. It's not conceitedness, it's not selfishness to love yourself and see something about you to love. You don't have to give all your love away, because now you're left lacking and you're seeking that love from others, and that love you're seeking is the love you're giving away. It was meant for you first. Take that back. Grow that within you and use it to push out, expel from your energetic field all the darkness, the doubt, the fears that hold you back. Bring your love back to you, your awareness back to you, your focus back to you. Bring the fractured and divided parts of yourself, bring that back to you. And when you bring it back to you, hold it. Hold it in your body. Hold it there. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. Let the magic work. That you'll have the rush and the experience of all the things you don't like, and you might have to cry about it. Let it out. You gotta let it out. It's okay to cry. That's the best way to release negative energy, is to cry. Just release it, unburden yourself. Take a deep breath and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. If you have been carrying your burden for too long, you need to let it go. Everything that has ever happened to you that has made you feel unloved, doubted, insecure, imperfect, vulnerable, fragile, abandoned. Every part of you that holds that belief system that you are less than or nothing, breathe that in and then let it go. It's not true. You don't even have to know who you are yet, but know that you are worthy of seeing yourself as great. You are already greatness. And anyone that tries to take that light from you knows your greatness and hates it because they do not have that greatness within themselves. But hold on to your greatness. You have always been great. You've always been perfect and smart and loving and kind and gentle and confident and composed and brave and fearless. Masculine and feminine energies crossed. You are perfect. Stand alone masculines, stand alone feminines. You are perfect. We must all kneel before each other in our own perfect way. We must humble ourselves to the reality that we are one. Not just in belief system, but in the actions we take every day. We must act from the space of knowing we are one. It makes no sense to hurt you. Because whether I know it or not, I am hurting myself. The energies must all kneel before each other. The perspectives must all kneel before each other. We cannot doubt that won't happen. We have to believe that can happen. And it starts with every single one of us who holds the energetic pattern of shift. It is time that we start to kneel in humility towards each other. Every knee must touch the ground in humbleness. And if everyone is kneeling to the other, then there is no one above and no one below. So in your homes, with your friends, in your workplace, wherever you find yourself, be humble. Be humble with each other. Understanding that this is hard. Life feels hard, but we must humble before each other. A humble kneel in energy says that I see you. I know you. I know where you come from. Because I am that thing. We are that thing. Combined or apart, we are that thing. Whatever that thing is for you. But we all get there in love. So if you're not subscribed to something loving, in your life, that's not where you're headed. You're heading away from love when we all need to go towards it. When the ability to love and forgive comes into your life, take it. Because you're forgiving not just someone or something, you're forgiving a part of yourself. You're forgiving a part of yourself that needs to heal, and know that it is forgiven. So be humble in your energies. Be compassionate with yourselves. Be gentle with your words. Be willing to forgive someone who has wronged you. It does not mean that you do not speak and give voice to your feelings. It simply means you can do this with humility. Anger has its place, but there are many ways to get things done. Anger does not always work. I really am grateful to anyone who's listening that you took the time to hear this message. I hope you found something that could benefit your life, that you can pass on. Let people see what you believe in. It's time for us to show people what we believe in. We can't hide from each other anymore. So to the people who show love and compassion and kindness and patience and understanding and love, it's time for you to show yourself. Do the things you believe. You believe this world can be better. You believe you can be better. You believe your family can be better. Your relationships can be better. If you truly believe that, then let's start living from that space. Let us start to actually live what we truly believe in our hearts. Because I think there's more of us that do that than we think. You might be surprised to know the true depths and the heart of the person that annoys you the most. It's time to bridge the gaps. It's time to rewrite our histories. It's time to let go and shed the things that no longer serve us. It's time to don a new robe and a new version of yourself. One that is more aligned in mind, body, and spirit. One who will not decay, age, or die. one that understands all understandings to the point of inner standing. It's time for us all to stand in our strength and to hold that bridge until love crosses over. Thank you for listening.